Today, we're unlocking the secrets of cultivating a productive company culture, exploring strategies from goal setting to empowering teams, and how these can transform your organization's efficiency and success. Hi, I'm Mark, and this is the Mr. Productivity Podcast, the show that is dedicated to empowering you to conquer distractions, prioritize effectively, and gain daily clarity. So I have a question for you. Are you ready to elevate your work game? Then join us at The Productive Life, a free email newsletter delivered every Saturday, packed with insights to revamp your daily routine. We're a growing community committed to working smarter. And each week, I bring you no-nonsense tips to power through your task. Expect to learn how to exceed your goals, boost your daily hustle, and balance intense work with relaxing downtime. Time is precious, and our strategies are the keys to achieving your dreams. Don't miss out on upgrading your productivity. Subscribe for free at MrProductivity.com. That's MISTER, MrProductivity.com, and transform every day into a win. All right, let's get started. In the show today, we're diving into a crucial topic for every business leader: cultivating a productive company culture. Whether at the helm of a small startup or leading a medium-sized enterprise, the culture you foster within your organization can be a game changer. In this episode, we'll explore how executives like you can build a workplace environment that promotes productivity and nurtures efficiency and growth. Remember, your company's culture sets the tone for every interaction and decision made under your leadership. So let's get started and see how you can shape a culture that drives success. Now, I want you to picture a workplace where every team member is engaged, processes are streamlined, and goals are met and often exceeded. This is the heart of a productive culture. It's an environment that encourages efficiency, fosters innovation, and supports every individual's growth. But why is this so important? A productive culture is more than just about getting things done. It's about creating a sustainable environment where success is not an occasional triumph, but a regular occurrence. In such a culture, employees are more motivated, collaboration is stronger, and the overall morale is high. This leads to reduced turnover rates, higher customer satisfaction, and ultimately a stronger bottom line. In today's fast-paced business world, having a culture that embraces productivity is beneficial and essential for staying ahead of the curve. As leaders, executives are much more than decision makers or strategists. They are the cultural architects of their organizations, the cultural architects of their organizations. Your tone as an executive echoes throughout every level of your company. Leading by an example is the cornerstone of this process. When executives demonstrate commitment, integrity, and a strong work ethic, these qualities are mirrored by their teams. It's about showing, not just telling, what you value in your workspace. Do you prioritize work-life balance? Are you fostering a culture of continuous learning and improvements? Your actions in these areas speak volumes. Furthermore, how you handle challenges, celebrate successes, and communicate with your team sets a precedent. It's not just about achieving goals, but about how you achieve them. By leading with transparency, respect, and empathy, you cultivate an environment where productivity is not driven by pressure, but inspired by the values and practices you embody. So now let's dive into effective strategies that can significantly boost productivity in your organization. It's about creating a framework where your team can excel. Let's break down some key strategies. First, let's talk about goal setting. Setting clear, achievable goals is a cornerstone of productivity. It gives your team a target to aim for and a sense of direction. But it's not just about setting these goals. It's also about ensuring they are aligned with your company's vision and are regularly reviewed. Encourage your team to set their own goals too within the broader framework to foster a sense of ownership and accountability. Next is the power of open communication. A productive workspace is one where communication flows freely and transparently. This means creating an environment where team members feel comfortable sharing ideas, voicing concerns, and asking for help. Regular team meetings, open door policies, and encouraging feedback are all ways to promote this. Remember, when communication lines are open, problems are solved quicker and collaboration is more effective. Another critical strategy is employee empowerment. This involves giving your team the autonomy to make decisions and take responsibility for their work. It boosts confidence, encourages creativity, and leads to a more engaged and proactive workforce. Empowerment also means providing the necessary resources and support your team needs to succeed. Lastly, let's not forget the importance of recognizing and rewarding productive behaviors. When employees feel their efforts are appreciated, their motivation to perform well increases. This could be through formal recognition programs, performance bonuses, or even simple gestures like a public thank you. By focusing on goal setting, open communication, empowering your employees, and recognizing their efforts, you create an environment where productivity thrives. Think about how these strategies can be implemented in your organization to cultivate a more productive culture. While strategies are essential, the heart of a productive culture lies in the daily habits of the organization. It's often the small, consistent actions that create the biggest impact in an organization. Think about it. A culture of productivity isn't built overnight. It's shaped by you and your team's daily habits and routine. Start by considering the morning routine. How does your day begin for your team? Is there a structured process for prioritizing tasks? Encouraging tasks that promote focus and clarity, like setting daily goals or a morning team huddle to align on priorities. These practices help minimize distractions and set the tone for a productive day. Now let's talk about technology and tools. In our digital era, leveraging technology is not just an advantage, it's a necessity for enhancing productivity. From project management software to communication platforms, the right tools can streamline workflows, reduce manual errors, and save valuable time. But remember, it's not just about having these tools, it's about how they are integrated into your daily operations. Training and consistent usage are key. When your team is well versed in these tools, you'll see a significant uplift in efficiency and productivity. Lastly, don't forget the power of end-of-day routines. Reflecting on the day's achievements and setting up for the next day can provide closure and a sense of accomplishment. It's these small habits, when practiced consistently, that form the backbone of a productive culture. Think about the routines and tools your organization uses. Are they fostering productivity? If not, it might be time for some positive changes. With the right habits in place, maintaining motivation becomes the key to sustaining productivity. It's crucial to understand that motivation thrives in an environment where team members feel valued and heard. Regular check-ins and feedback sessions can make a significant difference. These interactions shouldn't just be about reviewing work. They should also focus on understanding your team members' aspirations and challenges. When employees see that their leaders are invested in their growth and well-being, their engagement and motivation levels naturally rise. Another key element is fostering a supportive and collaborative work environment. This means creating a space where teamwork and cooperation are not just encouraged, but celebrated. Organize team-building activities, encourage cross-departmental projects, and even simple group brainstorming sessions. These activities not only strengthen team bonds, but also spark creativity and innovation. Also, don't underestimate the power of recognition. Acknowledging individual and team achievements, no matter how small, can boost morale significantly. It sends a message that their hard work is being noticed and appreciated. Lastly, ensure your team has access to the resources and training they need to succeed. When team members are equipped with the right tools and knowledge, they feel more confident in their roles, which in turn fuels their motivation. Remember, that a motivated team is the cornerstone of a productive company culture. By fostering an environment of support, collaboration, and recognition, you lay the groundwork for sustained motivation and success. So as we wrap up today's episode, I have 2 key takeaways I want to make sure you leave with. Number 1, a productive company culture is built on the foundation of consistent daily habits, open communication, and strong leadership by example from executives. And 2, employee motivation and engagement are key drivers of productivity, enhanced through goal setting, empowerment, and recognition of achievements within a supportive work environment. So here's my call to action for you as a result of you listening to the show today, or consider this as homework. I want you to think back on all the strategies I gave you in our time together, and I want you to pick one that either you're not doing or that you're doing not well, or maybe sporadically, and I want you to implement it within the next 7 working days. Not that hard. Just pick one that you're either not doing or not doing well and implement it within the next 7 days. That's your homework. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe, rate, and review the Mr. Productivity Podcast. That helps the algorithm share the show with other people so I can help them as I helped you. And don't forget, MrProductivity.com, MISTER, MrProductivity.com. That's where you can go to sign up for my free Saturday newsletter, The Productive Life. You can also find out information about the Productive Life community, find out about my one-on-one coaching, read my blog. Anything you want to know about me, Mr. Productivity, is over at MrProductivity.com. Thank you so much for your time and attention, for listening to this episode of the show. And I don't say that lightly. I know in this time with all the bells and whistles and apps and distractions, I really appreciate you listening to this show today. Thank you so much. I'll be back real soon with a brand new episode. But until then, don't forget, stay productive and stay positive.